of a killing. You shouldn't have been.
In the haunting narrative of Vertigo, the story unfolds around John Scotty Ferguson, a retired police detective grappling with acrophobia, a debilitating fear of heights. His life takes a dark turn when he becomes obsessed with Madeline, a mysterious woman who leads him to dizzying heights, both literally and emotionally. As Scotty follows Madeline through the enchanting yet eerie streets of San Francisco, he becomes ensnared in a web of deception and tragedy. The film dives deep into themes of obsession, identity, and the psychological toll of love. Kim Novak portrays the enigmatic Madeline, whose beauty and allure captivate Scotty, while James Stewart delivers a compelling performance as the tormented detective. The tension escalates as Scotty's fixation on Madeline reveals the sinister machinations of an evil Hollywood studio head, whose actions exacerbate Scotty's already troubled existence. The film's chilling atmosphere is heightened by Hitchcock's masterful direction, making Vertigo a timeless exploration of the darker sides of human nature and the destructive power of obsession.
Well, I enjoyed talking to you.
A wealthy shipbuilder approaches his old college friend Scotty with a troubling request. He believes his beautiful wife, Madeline, is in danger. The shipbuilder fears that she is either losing her mind or contemplating suicide. He describes a strange connection that Madeline seems to have with a dead ancestor, a woman who also took her own life. This ancestor's tragic past has left a mark on Madeline, leading her to act in ways that unsettle her husband. Scotty, who has his own struggles with acrophobia, reluctantly agrees to follow Madeline, hoping to uncover the truth behind her mysterious behavior. As he observes her, he becomes captivated by her beauty and grace. He watches as she visits the grave of the ancestor, and he begins to question the nature of reality and obsession. The lines between love and madness blur as Scotty becomes more involved in Madeline's life, leading to a haunting journey that explores themes of identity, memory, and the impact of the past on the present. The story unfolds with an eerie atmosphere, drawing viewers into a web of intrigue and emotional turmoil. Scotty's investigation reveals deeper layers of Madeline's psyche, leaving him to grapple with his own fears and desires. The tension builds as he tries to save her from a fate that seems inevitable, all while confronting his own demons. The film captures the essence of psychological suspense, making it a timeless classic that resonates with audiences.
Probably wouldn't. You're not going to go diving off another rooftop to find out.
I think I can lick it.
Wow.
Initially, Scotty is filled with doubt about the assignment he is offered. However, everything changes when he encounters the captivating Madeline. Her beauty and mystery draw him in, making it hard for him to resist the task at hand. This pivotal moment sets the stage for a gripping narrative that explores themes of obsession and identity. The film was shot in various stunning locations that enhance its visual storytelling. San Francisco serves as a vibrant backdrop, with its iconic streets and landmarks adding depth to the plot. The filmmakers also chose Mission San Juan Bautista, a historical site that provides a unique atmosphere. Big Basin Redwoods State Park showcases the majestic beauty of nature, while Cypress Point on 17 Mile Drive offers breathtaking coastal views. Additionally, some interior scenes were filmed at Paramount Studios in Hollywood, where the controlled environment allowed for creative freedom. These diverse locations contribute significantly to the film's haunting and surreal quality, making it a timeless classic.
I'll be all right.
You come back here around noon.
The 1958 movie Vertigo is notable for its groundbreaking use of the dolly zoom, a technical innovation that significantly altered the way filmmakers could portray psychological states. This in-camera effect distorts perspective in a unique way, allowing viewers to experience a sense of disorientation that mirrors the character's emotions. In Vertigo, the protagonist, Scotty, suffers from acrophobia, or fear of heights. The dolly zoom effectively visualizes this fear, creating a powerful connection between the audience and Scotty's internal struggle. As the camera moves closer to the subject, while simultaneously zooming out, the background appears to stretch away, enhancing the feeling of vertigo. This technique, often referred to as the vertigo effect, has since become a staple in cinema, influencing countless filmmakers and enriching the visual language of storytelling. The impact of this innovation extends beyond the film itself, as it opened new avenues for exploring complex emotions through visual means. The combination of suspense, psychological depth, and this innovative technique makes Vertigo a landmark film in cinematic history.
Scotty, I was safe.
The opening title sequence of Vertigo is a remarkable piece of art, crafted by the talented designer Saul Bass. This sequence marked Bass's first use of computer graphics in a film, setting a new standard in cinematic design. Its innovative style and visual impact have made it both spectacular and highly influential in the world of film. The swirling graphics and haunting music perfectly capture the essence of the movie, drawing viewers into its complex themes of obsession and identity. However, for many years, Vertigo was not accessible to audiences. The film remained unavailable for 3 decades due to a unique situation concerning its rights. Alfred Hitchcock had bought back the rights to Vertigo along with 4 other films, which he then entrusted to his daughter, Patricia Hitchcock. These films became known as the 5 Lost Hitchcocks. For 30 years, they were kept from public view, creating a sense of mystery and longing among film enthusiasts. It wasn't until around 1984 that these films were re-released in theaters, allowing a new generation to experience the brilliance of Hitchcock's work after a long absence from the big screen.
But you said no more aches or pain.
Now it's this darn corset. It binds.
No three-way stretch?
Hitchcock's films often delve into the complex interplay of suspense and psychological depth, and among his notable works are several that are sometimes referred to as Lost Hitchcock films. These include The Man Who Knew Too Much from 1956, Rear Window from 1954, Rope from 1948, and The Trouble with Harry from 1955. Each of these films showcases Hitchcock's unique ability to manipulate the audience's emotions and perceptions. He was a master at using various cinematic techniques to influence how viewers experience the story. For instance, he often employed lighting changes during critical moments to heighten tension or signal a shift in the narrative. This technique not only draws attention to important events, but also enhances the psychological impact on the audience. By altering the mood through light, Hitchcock creates a more immersive experience, allowing viewers to feel the characters' anxieties and fears more acutely. His innovative methods continue to inspire filmmakers and shape the language of cinema today.
Tried to dry your hair as best I could. Your things are in the kitchen. They'll be dry in a few minutes.
In the film Vertigo, lighting plays a crucial role in conveying mood and emotion, enhancing the story's psychological depth. One striking example occurs in Ernie's restaurant, where an unnatural brightness surrounds Madeline. This lighting choice not only highlights her ethereal presence, but also creates an almost surreal atmosphere, emphasizing her mysterious allure. The bright light serves to isolate her from the surrounding environment, making her seem otherworldly and unattainable, which aligns with Scotty's obsession. Another significant moment is found in the bookshop during the ancestor story. Here, darkness envelops the space, creating a sense of foreboding and intrigue. The shadows suggest secrets hidden within the narrative, mirroring the darker themes of obsession and identity that run throughout the film. This contrast between light and dark effectively builds tension, inviting the audience to delve deeper into the characters' motivations and fears. Furthermore, when Scotty sees Judy transformed into Madeline, a ghostly green light illuminates her. This lighting effect evokes a sense of the supernatural, reinforcing the idea that Judy is not just a woman, but a spectral figure from Scotty's past. The green light symbolizes his fixation and the haunting nature of his desires, blurring the line between reality and illusion. Each of these lighting choices contributes to the film's exploration of themes such as obsession, identity, and the nature of love, creating a rich visual tapestry that captivates the viewer.
Could do that in those days. They had the power and the freedom.
Costume design plays a crucial role in the storytelling of Vertigo. The collaboration between costume designer Edith Head and Alfred Hitchcock is particularly notable, as they crafted an eerie appearance for the character Madeline. The choice of a gray suit for her was intentional, as it created a striking contrast against her blonde hair, making her stand out in an unsettling way. This choice was not just about fashion, it symbolized the mystery and complexity of her character. Additionally, the addition of a black scarf to her white coat further enhanced this contrast, adding depth to her visual representation. The scarf served to highlight the duality of her character, blending elegance with an air of foreboding. Together, these elements of costume design not only contributed to the film's haunting atmosphere, but also helped to establish Madeline as an enigmatic figure whose presence is both captivating and unsettling. The careful selection of colors and styles allowed the audience to sense the underlying tension and intrigue that permeates the film. Through these design choices, Head and Hitchcock effectively used clothing to deepen the viewer's engagement with the story and its characters.
The mad Carlotta, stopping people in the street to ask.
Kim Novak had specific ideas about her character's wardrobe in the film Vertigo. She disliked the gray suit and black shoes that Alfred Hitchcock insisted she wear. Despite her feelings, Hitchcock was firm about these choices, believing they suited the character's complexity and the film's themes. Novak's strong opinions on her wardrobe reflect her engagement with her role, but they also hint at the challenges of working with a strong-willed director like Hitchcock. During the filming, Novak developed a reputation for being difficult. Lieutenant reports suggested that she even went on strike for more money, a move that illustrated her determination to advocate for herself in an industry where actresses often had limited power. At that time, she was under contract with Columbia Pictures, earning $12.50 a week. Columbia received a substantial sum of $250,000 to loan her out for Vertigo, highlighting her value as a leading actress. This financial arrangement underscored the tension between her star power and the demands of her role, contributing to the complex dynamics on set.
What else?
Grave?
Where?
Casting decisions for the film Vertigo were influenced by several factors, particularly the choice of leading lady. Vera Miles was initially a strong contender for the role of Madeleine Elster. However, concerns about her acting abilities and the fact that she was pregnant at the time led to her being overlooked. This opened the door for Kim Novak, who ultimately became the iconic face of the film. Novak's performance brought a unique blend of allure and mystery that perfectly matched Alfred Hitchcock's vision for the character. Hitchcock had a distinct preference when it came to filming locations. He famously disliked shooting outdoors, favoring the controlled environment of studio sets. This preference often resulted in significant expenditures to create elaborate replicas of real-world locations. One notable example is the detailed recreation of Ernie's restaurant entrance, which was used for a mere 15 seconds in the film. This meticulous attention to detail was a hallmark of Hitchcock's style, underscoring his commitment to achieving a specific artistic vision, even at a high cost.
You're wasting your time in the underwear department.
Well, it's a living. But
Marilyn Monroe campaigned fiercely for the role in Alfred Hitchcock's film Vertigo. She was eager to take on the character, believing it would be a significant opportunity for her career. However, Hitchcock rejected her, fearing that her immense fame would overshadow the film itself. He wanted to maintain a certain atmosphere and focus on the story without the distraction of Monroe's celebrity status. This decision left Monroe disappointed, as she had envisioned herself in a role that could showcase her acting abilities in a new light. On the other hand, Kim Novak, born Marilyn Pauline Novak in Chicago, had a different journey. She grew up in a strict household, raised by Czech immigrant parents who held traditional values. This upbringing was challenging, especially in a predominantly Jewish neighborhood where she faced bullying. The difficulties of her early life were compounded by severe trauma, including a harrowing experience of rape in her early teens. This traumatic event shaped her perspective and resilience, influencing her later career in Hollywood. Despite these hardships, Novak emerged as a talented actress, ultimately taking on the role that Monroe had desired in Vertigo. In Hollywood, Kim Novak faced significant challenges during her career. One of the most difficult aspects was her relationship with Harry Cohn, the head of Columbia Films. Cohn often mistreated her, trying to change her name and regularly insulting her. This harsh treatment took a toll on Novak's mental health. The pressure and negativity in the Hollywood environment became overwhelming for her. As a result, she made the difficult decision to leave Hollywood behind. Seeking peace and a fresh start, Novak moved to the Pacific coast of Oregon. This new life away from the glitz and glamour of the film industry allowed her to focus on her well-being. The serene surroundings of Oregon offered her the chance to heal and find herself again. By stepping away from the toxic atmosphere of Hollywood, she aimed to preserve her mental health and regain control over her life. This departure marked a significant turning point in her journey as an actress and as an individual.
There's a tower and a bell in the garden below.
Upon its release in 1958, Vertigo received mixed reviews from critics and audiences alike. Many found the film's complex narrative and themes difficult to grasp. Some reviewers praised Alfred Hitchcock's direction and the performances, particularly those of James Stewart and Kim Novak, but others felt the film was overly long and slow-paced. The psychological elements and the exploration of obsession were not fully appreciated at the time, leading to a divided reception. However, over the years, perceptions of Vertigo have dramatically changed. Film scholars and enthusiasts began to recognize its artistic merits, including its innovative use of color and camera techniques, particularly the famous dolly zoom effect. This shift in critical reception has led to Vertigo being hailed as a classic and one of Hitchcock's defining works. Today, it is often cited as one of the greatest films of all time, celebrated for its deep psychological themes and masterful storytelling. Its influence can be seen in many films that followed, solidifying its status in cinematic history.
I've got to know, Scotty, where she goes and what she does before I get in.
Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, released in 1958, has undergone a remarkable transformation in perception since its initial mixed reviews. Today, it stands as a quintessential piece of cinema, celebrated for its psychological depth, visual storytelling, and haunting musical score by Bernard Herrmann. The film's narrative unfolds primarily through visual cues and music, with much of the first half devoid of dialogue. This unique approach allows for an intimate exploration of obsession and identity, particularly through the character of Scotty Ferguson, portrayed by James Stewart. Scotty, a retired detective grappling with acrophobia after a traumatic incident on the job, is drawn into a complex web of intrigue when an old college acquaintance, Gavin Elster, asks him to follow his wife, Madeline, played by Kim Novak. The story is steeped in themes of obsession and the supernatural as Scotty becomes increasingly fixated on Madeline, who is believed to be possessed by the spirit of her deceased ancestor. This haunting premise is accentuated by Novak's ethereal beauty, which is integral to the film's impact. Her presence is so compelling that it renders Scotty's descent into obsession both believable and tragic. The film's pacing and structure are notable, particularly in how it builds tension through Scotty's surveillance of Madeline. For nearly the first hour, Novak remains silent, her character's complexity revealed through Scotty's expressions and Herrmann's evocative score. This absence of dialogue creates a palpable sense of mystery and allows viewers to immerse themselves in Scotty's psychological turmoil. Stewart's portrayal of a man spiraling into obsession is powerful, challenging the viewer's expectations of the wholesome persona he typically embodied. His transformation from a sympathetic protagonist to a voyeuristic figure underscores the darker aspects of desire and the human psyche. While some critics have lauded the film for its innovative storytelling and visual style, others have pointed to its unsettling themes. The portrayal of Scotty's obsession raises questions about agency and manipulation, particularly regarding Madeline's character. Some viewers may find discomfort in the dynamics of their relationship, as Scotty's fixation leads to a disturbing violation of trust and autonomy. This duality in interpretation speaks to the film's complexity. It can be seen as a cautionary tale about the dangers of obsession, or as a haunting exploration of love intertwined with loss. Barbara Bel Geddes also plays a significant role as Midge Wood, Scotty's girlfriend, who becomes a sympathetic figure caught in the crossfire of his obsession. Midge serves as both a sounding board for Scotty's feelings and a stark contrast to the idealized image of Madeline. Her character adds depth to the narrative, illustrating the emotional toll that Scotty's fixation takes on those around him. The tension between Midge's genuine affection for Scotty and his relentless pursuit of an unattainable ideal further enriches the film's exploration of love and longing. Ultimately, Vertigo is a film that defies simple categorization. It weaves together elements of mystery, romance, and psychological horror, all while challenging the viewer's perceptions of reality and illusion. The film's conclusion offers no tidy resolution, leaving audiences with a lingering sense of unease and reflection on the nature of obsession and the human condition. Hitchcock's masterful direction, combined with Stewart's haunting performance and Novak's enigmatic presence, creates a cinematic experience that resonates long after the credits roll. In summary, Vertigo stands as a testament to Hitchcock's ability to delve into the complexities of human emotion, creating a narrative that is both captivating and disturbing. Its legacy as a classic film is well-deserved, as it continues to inspire discussions about love, obsession, and the darker sides of the human psyche. The film's artistry, combined with its profound themes, ensures that it remains a significant work in the annals of cinema, appreciated by both critics and audiences alike. As we draw the curtain on the haunting tale of Vertigo, a new mystery awaits just beyond the shadows. What became of the talented cast that brought this psychological thriller to life? Their journeys did not end with the final credits. Each actor faced their own twists and turns, often as captivating as the film itself. From the enigmatic Kim Novak, who captivated audiences with her unforgettable performance, to James Stewart, whose career continued to evolve in unexpected ways, the lives of these stars are filled with stories of triumph, struggle, and reinvention. Join us as we delve deeper into the fates of these iconic figures, revealing the paths they took after the film, and the legacies they left behind. Prepare for a journey that uncovers the real-life dramas that unfolded long after the last scene of Vertigo faded to black. This bonus segment promises to unveil secrets that will keep you on the edge of your seat.
You remember? The necklace, Madeline. That was the slip. I remember that.
In the 1958 film Vertigo, Henry Jones plays the role of the coroner, a character shrouded in the film's dark themes of obsession and death. His presence adds a layer of gravitas as he examines the tragic events surrounding the lead character's haunting experiences. The coroner's insights into the mysteries of death and the psychological turmoil of the protagonist serve to deepen the film's exploration of mortality and madness. After Vertigo, Henry Jones continued to work steadily in film and television. He was known for his versatility, appearing in various genres, but his career was not without challenges. Personal hardships marked his life, including struggles with depression and the pressures of maintaining relevance in a changing industry. Jones faced public scrutiny during a scandal involving a controversial film role that sparked debate over artistic integrity versus commercial success. Despite these challenges, he remained dedicated to his craft, earning respect for his commitment to complex characters. The last known information about Henry Jones indicates he passed away in 1999, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances that continue to resonate with audiences. His life, marked by both triumph and turmoil, reflects the shadows of the roles he portrayed.
When I saw you again, I couldn't run away. I loved you so. I walked into danger and let you change me because...
In Alfred Hitchcock's 1958 film Vertigo, he plays a minor yet impactful role as the man walking past Elster's office. This character embodies the film's themes of obsession and illusion, adding a layer of intrigue to the narrative. Hitchcock's cameo, a hallmark of his filmmaking style, serves as a reminder of his omnipresence in his own works, reflecting his control over the story and its characters. Beyond Vertigo, Hitchcock's life was marked by both brilliance and darkness. He faced personal hardships, including a strained relationship with his wife, Alma, and struggles with depression. His career was not without scandal. His obsessive nature towards his leading ladies raised eyebrows. The infamous tension with actress Tippi Hedren during the filming of The Birds is particularly noted, where Hitchcock's controlling behavior led to a strained relationship that lasted years. Despite these challenges, Hitchcock remained a master of suspense, continuing to create influential films until his health declined. He passed away in 1980, leaving behind a legacy of cinematic innovation. Recent discussions about his life have reignited interest in the complexities of his character, revealing a man who was both a genius and deeply flawed. James Stewart's portrayal of John Scotty Ferguson in Alfred Hitchcock's 1958 film Vertigo is a haunting exploration of obsession and psychological turmoil. Scotty is a former police detective grappling with acrophobia, drawn into a web of mystery and manipulation. Stewart's performance captures the character's descent into madness, marked by a deep emotional vulnerability. This role stands as one of his most complex, showcasing his ability to blend charm with an unsettling intensity. Following Vertigo, Stewart's career continued to thrive, with notable films like Anatomy of a Murder and The Man Who Knew Too Much. However, his personal life was not without shadows. Stewart faced the tragic loss of his wife, Gloria, in 1994, which left him heartbroken. He also dealt with the burden of World War II, where he served as a bomber pilot, carrying the weight of his experiences long after the war ended. In his later years, Stewart became increasingly reclusive, reflecting on his legacy. He passed away in 1997, leaving behind a complex tapestry of triumphs and personal struggles. His life remains a testament to the dualities of fame and the quiet battles fought away from the public eye.
Told you. have to go back into the past once more. Just once more.
Raymond Bailey played the role of Scotty's doctor in Alfred Hitchcock's 1958 film Vertigo. His character, Dr. Murchison, serves as a voice of reason, attempting to guide Scotty through his psychological turmoil. Bailey's portrayal is marked by a calm demeanor that contrasts sharply with the film's escalating tension, adding depth to the narrative. Following Vertigo, Bailey's career continued in television, most notably as Mr. Drysdale on the Beverly Hillbillies, where he became a familiar face in American households. However, Bailey's life was not without its shadows. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. His struggles with depression and financial difficulties were well documented, casting a pall over his later years. Despite these challenges, he maintained a professional front, continuing to work until his health began to decline. In his later years, Bailey remained largely out of the public eye, passing away in 1980. His legacy endures through his memorable roles, but the man behind the characters faced a complex and often dark reality.
To suit me.
Bess Flowers plays the role of a diner in Alfred Hitchcock's 1958 film Vertigo. Her character appears briefly, but adds a layer of realism to the haunting atmosphere of the movie. Flowers was known for her ability to create memorable moments in small roles, often serving as a background presence that enhances the main story. Throughout her career, she appeared in over 100 films, often uncredited, which speaks to her dedication and the era's casting norms. Beyond her film career, Bess Flowers faced personal challenges. She endured the loss of her first husband, which deeply affected her. Additionally, she struggled with the Hollywood system that often overlooked her talents, leading to frustration and disappointment. Despite these hardships, she maintained a resilient spirit, continuing to work in the industry for decades. In her later years, Flowers became a beloved figure in Hollywood, often attending events and sharing stories of her experiences. She passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy marked by both her film contributions and her indomitable spirit in the face of adversity. Her life remains a testament to the complexities of a woman navigating a male-dominated industry.
Background like that.
She never heard of Carlotta Valdez.
Kim Novik's portrayal of Madeline Elster in Alfred Hitchcock's 1958 film Vertigo is haunting and enigmatic. She embodies the duality of beauty and tragedy, captivating viewers with her ethereal presence. Novik's character is shrouded in mystery, representing the idealized woman that drives the protagonist to obsession. The role demands a delicate balance of vulnerability and strength, which Novik delivers with a haunting grace that leaves a lasting impression. After Vertigo, Novik faced significant challenges in her life and career. She struggled with the pressures of Hollywood, leading to a retreat from acting in the 1960s. During this time, she dealt with personal hardships, including a tumultuous relationship with actor and director Richard Quine, which ended in heartbreak. In the 1980s, she faced public scrutiny over her appearance as she underwent cosmetic surgery, which sparked conversations about beauty standards in the industry. Despite these challenges, she found solace in painting and horses, seeking a quieter life away from the limelight. As of the latest reports, Novik remains out of the public eye, living in a secluded area of California. She occasionally reflects on her past in interviews, expressing a sense of peace with her choices. Her legacy continues to resonate in film history, marked by her iconic role in Vertigo and her complex personal journey.
Scotty, I do have you now, don't I?
Barbara Bel Geddes portrayed Marjorie Midge Wood in Alfred Hitchcock's 1958 film Vertigo, a role that showcased her ability to convey deep emotional complexity. Midge is a character marked by unrequited love and longing, a woman who remains steadfastly devoted to Scotty, played by James Stewart, despite his obsession with another. Bel Geddes' performance brought a haunting quality to Midge, making her both sympathetic and tragic. After Vertigo, Bel Geddes faced personal and professional challenges. She struggled with her health, battling cancer that led to a temporary hiatus from acting. Despite these hardships, she returned to the screen, earning acclaim for her role in the television series Dallas in the late 1970s. Her personal life was not without scandal. She endured a tumultuous marriage to artist Windsor Lewis, which ended in divorce, and later faced financial difficulties that forced her to sell her beloved home. Bel Geddes remained a private person, often shunning the limelight. She passed away in 2005, leaving behind a legacy marked by both artistic triumph and personal trials.
Well, then, will you, for me?
Dinner and what else?
Just dinner.
Because I remind...
Ellen Corby played a significant role as the manager of the McKittrick Hotel in Alfred Hitchcock's 1958 film Vertigo. Her character is pivotal in creating an atmosphere of intrigue and tension, serving as a guide to the film's protagonist, Scotty Ferguson. Corby's portrayal adds depth to the narrative, reflecting the complexities of trust and deception in a haunting setting. Beyond her role in Vertigo, Ellen Corby had a rich career in film and television, appearing in various notable productions throughout the 1940s and 1950s. However, her personal life was marked by challenges. In 1971, she suffered a debilitating stroke that left her partially paralyzed, forcing her to step back from acting for a time. Despite this setback, she made a remarkable return to television, earning an Emmy Award for her role in The Waltons. Corby faced other hardships, including the loss of her husband in 1976, which deepened her struggles with grief. Her later years remained shrouded in mystery, with few public appearances. The last known information about her dates back to her passing in 1999, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a life filled with both triumph and tragedy.
Time? Okay.
Lee Patrick played a significant yet understated role as the car owner mistaken for Madeline in Alfred Hitchcock's 1958 film Vertigo. This character, though minor, serves as a catalyst in the film's complex narrative, embodying themes of identity and illusion that permeate the story. Patrick's portrayal added layers of intrigue, enhancing the film's dark atmosphere. After Vertigo, Patrick's career saw a steady decline, marked by fewer prominent roles. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. The pressures of Hollywood took a toll on her mental health, leading to periods of isolation. In the 1970s, she experienced financial difficulties, forcing her to take on lesser roles in television and theater to make ends meet. Despite these challenges, Patrick remained resilient. She found solace in painting and writing, channeling her experiences into creative outlets. The last known information about her suggests she lived a quiet life away from the spotlight until her passing in 1982. Her legacy endures through her work, particularly in Vertigo, where her brief appearance continues to haunt viewers.
You know, those police department doctors, no sense of style. Well, anyway, tomorrow will be the day.
As we wrap up our exploration of the 1958 film Vertigo, it's clear how this movie left a lasting impact on its cast and the world of cinema. James Stewart, who played the troubled Scotty Ferguson, faced personal challenges in his career, including the struggle to transition from leading man to more complex roles. Kim Novak, who portrayed the haunting Madeline Elster, dealt with the pressures of fame and the scrutiny that came with it, shaping her path in Hollywood. Both actors contributed to a film that is now considered a classic, influencing countless filmmakers and audiences alike. Did you watch Vertigo during your childhood? Perhaps it sparked a fascination with mystery or left you pondering its themes of love and obsession. We would love to hear your memories and stories connected to this iconic film. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's celebrate the nostalgia together.